What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ab with the Heavy Hitter Bully Crew, and as you can tell, we're dripped down. You already know what it is, World Baseball Classic vibes. Our boys started off today with a W. We're extremely happy about that, and hopefully this year we get the ring. But the purpose of this video today, completely different than what you're used to. It's gonna be talking about the female dog's menstrual cycle, the heat. And you know, I've been through YouTube looking for multiple videos, especially as it pertains to dealing with the American bullies and just showing the male's reaction, showing how they react around the female and showing what their behaviors are. Obviously, as all of you know, if you watched our content, you see how our boy Ghost is. I want to show you the transition he's made, you know, being now we're in week 2 of Chanel's cycle. I want to show you the behavior changes because this is something I could not find on YouTube. And I just say, you know what, there's probably a lot of people that are newer like me that may feel like they have no idea. If you have no idea, this video is for you because it's going to show you what to expect. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you, well, not showing you, but I'm going to be telling you what our experiences were from days 0 through 10 and what it's been like after that. Like I said, right now we're completing the 2nd week and Chanel's going to be going into her 3rd week as far as her heat cycle is concerned. And it's bittersweet. Our little mama's is, you know, growing up. She's actually becoming, you know, a woman now. But I just want to show you what it's going to be like and showing you how Ghost reacts. All right. So Chanel, come on, mamas. Let's go, baby girl. Come on, mommy. Let's go, mamas. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, mamas. Good girl, mamas. Okay, mommy, go to your crate. Go to your crate. So we're gonna put her in her crate right now, right? And I want you to see how our boy Ghost is. You see he's perked up right now. He's ready. You see the whining. You hear it, right? That boy's ready. So I'm gonna show you how his behavior is around Chanel. All right, Bobby, go ahead. Go ahead. See, look, right away. See, he's perked up. You see that tail's wagging. He's ready to go. My boy is ready. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. That boy's like, yo, what's up, mamas? What's up with the boom boom? Look at that boy. Look at that boy. So obviously, as you can tell the behavior right now, see how he's perked up. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Pushing the cages out the way. You see how that tail's up. You see that his body's looking correct. Look, he's even bending down. This boy's acting like the ultimate sip right now. Look, he giving best sauce to little mamas. That boy really want that boom boom. But Chanel's like, nah, fam, we ain't giving you that boom boom, not yet. You gotta wait for this, baba. You see, look, hear the barking. You see, and you know, this is the thing. You know our boy Ghost. You've known him. So this behavior is completely not him. And, you know, just to see this, it's just great to see how the male dog is and how those instincts kick in terms of just dealing with animals. This is actually a very beautiful thing for me because I love dogs, but just seeing how they are in their nature and what they're doing is it's just great. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what it's like as it pertains to his behavior. All right. So I'm gonna also show you right now. I'm gonna put him in his crate and I'm gonna let Chanel outside. And I'm gonna show you how he reacts while he's in this crate. So let's get into that. Come on, mommy. So we got our girl Chanel out. You already can tell with him. Look at Ghost. That boy, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. You hear him already? So watch. Woo, yeah. There's something about that boom boom. There's something about that boom boom. It's different. It's different when they in heat. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take Chanel's diaper off and let her go outside. And I want you to hear how Ghost is. Go ahead, mama, let's go outside. The biggest thing for me, and I'm letting her outside right now, and the biggest thing is when you have a female in heat, you wanna be observant of her, especially if you're letting her outside. You hear Ghost right now, he's ready to go. You need to have some form of diaper for your female, especially if they're going on that heat cycle because, you know, there's been some cases of females that barely bleed. In Chanel's case, she bleeds a lot, and these are very, very useful. These are actually reusable diapers. I'm gonna put the link from Amazon in the description. I really, really recommend these. I kid you not, these have been so helpful. And what we've been doing is cycling these, I wanna say every 4 to 8 hours. It all depends based on, you know, when we let out Chanel and what our count is at the time of how many diapers we have available to us because we're consistently washing them and drying them. There is a little bit more extra time that you have to dedicate towards it, but listen, it really, really helps and it's better than the disposable diapers, in my opinion, just because the disposable diapers, they could rip off, whatever the case is. Sometimes they don't stick enough. as far as these are concerned, we haven't had an issue with Chanel actually losing these. And what I'm gonna be recommending to you all is to find a system that works for you. As far as Chanel is concerned, in our opinion, our system has worked so far. You got little man, what's up, Bobby? What's up, big guy? And Ghost is like, yo, Papa, what's up, Dad? When you gonna let me get some of that? You're gonna have to wait, buddy. You're gonna have to wait, Poppy. So what we're gonna be showing you next is kind of like what our thing has been with Chanel. Obviously, you know, the one thing they don't warn you for is the smell that's gonna come off of the female's end, you know, when they're on their menstrual cycle. And for us, and especially for my wife, you know, there's some things that we can't have. So what our cycle has been give her a bath every 2 to 3 days. Make sure we hose that area out with water. We haven't been using soap in that end, just rinsing it out with water, making sure she's refreshed, making sure that, you know, we don't have no leftover germs, you know, from her actual cycle. So with that being said, let's pick up at the next portion of the video. All right, you guys, so we just let Chanel back in. What's up, buddy? How are you? So what I want to be showing you now is just some of the things that I give with Chanel for her food. You know, we try to be proactive here. We want to make sure that our dogs are good to go, and we try to, you know, do what we can for them as far as recovery and all this other stuff, as far as it pertains to their health, right? And obviously, as you know, the menstrual cycle is very taxing on a female's body, and some of the things that we gave to them, well, some of the things we gave to Chanel were recommended by my man's Rob for Cinema Bullies. We got her on the Tumeric pill. It's 2,000 milligrams right here. What we do is, over her food, we just break it off, spread it amongst the food. We got her the vitamin C tablet, which, you know, helps with the immune system. So make sure she's good to go. And for the natural remedy, we give her just a small teaspoon of honey with her food. We mix it all together, and she's been doing great so far. So far, everything has panned out. And in my opinion, we couldn't have asked for a better cycle as it pertains to, you know, Chanel's heat cycle. But with the reaction we've gotten with Ghost, the reaction we've gotten from her, she still wants to work. She's still very energetic. And our boy, though he's been whining and he barks and he's been a little bit over the top at times, he's actually not as bad as some of the other dogs that I have seen personally before. Come on, bro. He's acting up. You know, it's not always like that. I've been doing my research, and as far as it pertains with Ghost, even though we hear some whining right now, it's really not as bad as I had expected. And I'm gonna be showing you, well, telling you some of his behaviors and how it transpired. And I wanna say, no lie, from day 1 till about day 9, we had them both out. Everything was good. You would have never been able to tell that she was in her heat cycle. And, you know, the biggest thing, the change of behavior that we noticed was he started panting a little bit in day 9. And in day 10 was when we got the full-blown barking, panting, wanting to be up her end every step of the way. That was when we implemented the system that we have now, which is, what we like to do is leave them both in the crate for about an hour each. Make sure he's right by her, but for whatever reason, you know, I don't know what it is, but Ghost is actually quiet when he's around Chanel and she's right there in her crate. Trust me, I don't know why, but it helps him. And what we do from there is we let Chanel out for an hour, and then vice versa. We put Chanel in her crate, and then we let Ghost out for an hour, and he usually comes with us, or, you know, he'll be here trying to do his thing with Chanel, but, you know, it is what it is. And another thing, lastly, that we've noticed, you know, in this time of the season for them, things get a little bit spicy. Our dog, no lie, he hasn't humped a thing in his life. He hasn't really been a part of that. And the minute she got into day 10, day 11, lost his mind. Started humping every pillow, started trying to hump the sofa. He's humping while sitting down. This boy's putting in work. You think reggaeton is playing. He's that legit crazy. You know, we dealt with one night with howling and barking, but, you know, we're day 14 right now. We've only had that for one day. And for whatever reason, this works. I guess it's because he feels secure in his crate, but if he's in his crate, he stops whining. The minute I let her out, or, you know, if we bring her around, he'll start getting amped up again. But he can sleep in here. As far as his eating is concerned, we actually haven't had that bad of an eating thing with him. You know, usually what I do is I'll give him something like, let's say like eggs or ham, cheese. I'll mix it in with his food, and he's been eating. So, you know, for the most part, we couldn't have asked for a better start to the cycle. Obviously, you know, this being the first time, but I wanted to drop this video in a way where it can help you all, because to be honest with you, I haven't seen nothing like this as it pertains to especially American bullies and dealing with heat cycles. There is one video where a lady breaks it down step by step from day one all the way throughout the heat cycle with another different type of breed, which was very helpful, but I haven't seen anything where you get the true behavior, seeing a male dog in their element, in their environment, and seeing those instincts kick in, because all he wants to do is mate right now. And I'm sure if I let them both out, Chanel will probably try to throw it at him, and they're gonna try to give us puppies early. But we don't want that. But I'm gonna be picking up towards the end of her cycle. I'm gonna be showing you how he's acting at that point, how Chanel is, where we are at that time. But yeah, we'll pick up at that portion of the video. What's going on, you guys? We are back. It is currently day 18, and our girl Chanel, the bleeding has stopped. And you know, we're going through obviously the next phase, the ending stages of her heat cycle, right? But this is the first time since day 10 that we have Ghost and Chanel together. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be showing you, you know, their behavior. And you can see with Ghost right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show them. You see with Ghost right now, he's still looking, but you obviously notice that, you know, we're not as whiny as it was. We don't have that extra burst of energy that we had from Ghost on his end. You get what I'm saying? He's more reserved, he's more relaxed. He's getting back to his normal self. And you can tell with Chanel, well, show mamas. She doesn't have the diaper on right now, but look at the behavior we have between both of them. We're still gonna manage both of their behaviors, but this is big right here. And like I said, we had a very good first heat cycle, but you know, so far so good. No setbacks. Ghost is doing much better, and Chanel is doing great. She's, like I said, she's ready to go. She couldn't wait to get back to be able to be with Ghost and just, you know, be the little terror that she is. But with that being said, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be picking up a week from now. So we're currently day 18. I started filming at day 14, so this is day 18. And 1 week from now, I'm gonna be just showing you how it is. And obviously for those of you that are familiar with heat stages, you already know what happens once you get into that back end of the 3rd to 4th week. That's basically when you can say, yo, we're good to go. But we'll pick up at that point in the video. Let's get into it. What's up, buddy? You want daddy's mic? Not yet, bro. When you get older, maybe. What is going on, everybody? Listen, I apologize for not picking up 1 week after day 10. We're actually around day 28 right now, so the totality of this video is now a month in the making. But we didn't pick up 1 week after simply because the behaviors didn't change. Ghost and Chanel were good. We were able to walk them together. Everything was good to go. And though we are in the ending stages of Chanel's heat cycle, being that this is day 28, I want to say, like, once you get to around day 21, you should be good to go. Now, Hunt, show the dogs. Look at Chanel. She's cooling. She's chilling, having a good time, relaxed. And we got Ghost right here. They're both laying down. They're both good to go. So you see we got no more howling. None of that perked up stuff that Ghost was doing. He's not tailing her every step of the way when they're outside. He's not up her end anymore, you know, the way he was before. But, you know, we're back to normal behaviors, and we had got to this point around day 18, and everything is just, you know, getting better. Now, being that Chanel's on the ending stages of her heat cycle, her vulva and stuff is still swollen somewhat, but once we get a couple of weeks out from here, it should go back down and her area is gonna get back to normal. Now, with that being said, because got a little man here and I gotta wrap this up. If you made it to the end of the video, well, if you're looking at the timeline and you just wanna get the recap, make sure you have a system in place so that you can separate your dogs, especially when they get to day 10 through day 14. Make sure that you have a plan in place. If you have a garage, put a kennel in your garage. Keep them separate from the female. Make sure you walk them separately. Make sure that your dog is not around the female if, you know, they go over the top. Now, for your female, make sure you have a disposable or reusable diaper. Put it on her, utilize them, hose out that area, try to minimize the area gaining that bacteria. And if you plan on breeding them, give them some Clavamax before they hit their heat cycle so that you can clear that system out. Right, buddy? Tell them so they can clear that system out. Just make sure you have everything in place to make sure your dogs are good to go. Utilize some of the stuff that I use for Chanel's food. If your male is not eating, find something that they really, really like. Some people go to the depths of giving them food that they don't have a lot to try to get them to eat so that they don't lose the weight. All right. Or, you know, some people have to release the dogs to get them to calm down for an hour if they're that legit crazy, because, you know, they go through it at that time. But that's gonna be your recap, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Please don't forget to like, comment, and sub to the channel. Go ahead, Angel, tell them. Sub to the channel, become a part of our family, right, Bobby? Like I said, I hope that this video was able to help each and every single one of you, especially if you're new. What's up, buddy? Especially if you're new and you haven't experienced this before. So I just wanted to show you what that experience was like. So with that being said, that wraps up the video. Have a blessed day, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're up and out of here.